Welcome back to Starkey Farmstead. This is my chicken feed I just made. It is black oil sunflower seeds. I run it through the milling machine, and it crushed it down to like that. And then I had a sack of deer corn instead of buying chopped corn, because it's been chopped up a lot longer. So you're losing all your oils and everything. That's a whole kernel of deer corn. So that preserves your oils and everything for your chickens, because it wasn't chopped already. It ain't been setting up.
So you had corn that had the germ in it.
Yeah, I had the germ in it. So what I did was just took it, and I took some millet.
It's millet. Red millet.
Red millet, you can see up in there.
So you basically made your own chicken feed.
I made my own chicken feed. I was just goofing off real quick.
Yeah.
And I need to feed the chickens, so we're going to go see how good the chickens like. The black oil sunflower seeds are very high in fat and high in
protein.
Protein, yeah. So be very careful on how much you put in there when you do it. I did about that much of a can, not even half of this can, but I made just out of that one scoop enough for like 3 servings of it. So I still have more in the shop for them.
Now, what happens if you do feed them too much black oil sunflower seed?
Oh, they go into molt.
Yeah, they go into molt, guys. And if you've never had chickens, molt, it's like if they go, they get broody, they quit laying. So you don't want that in winter. You don't want them losing their feathers as you're entering into winter. Black oil sunflower seeds can actually help the regrowth of fur and feathers. And the reason is because the oils that are found in this sunflower seed. Now, let's not confuse it with your regular striped sunflower seeds. Those are a harder outer shell. They have stripes on them, and they do not contain the nutritional content of a black oil sunflower seed. Now, this is a 5-pound bag and cost me right at $10. So they are not necessarily what I would call a cheap seed. You can get the 50-pound bags at the Kentwood Co-op in Louisiana, and they're like $44 for 50 pounds. So it's pretty expensive. Not cheap, but they don't need much. Okay, so when you're feeding this to chickens who are going into molt and you want to help them regrow their feathers, what you need to do is it's about 1 cup to every 10 chickens, and that is once a day. It's a supplement to what you're already feeding. Now, from the research that I've done so far, what I have found is that the black oil sunflower seeds can actually put your flock into molt if you feed it too heavy. So it can't be the only thing that you're going to feed. Y'all want homemade chicken feed? You tired of old bagged and pelleted up stuff? Hey, pumpkins. Now, if you guys have watched Starkey Farmstead for any period of time, you know that we compost in this coop. This is the run in the coop. This is actually compost that we're standing on, and when we flip it, it is full of worms. They get plenty of protein as they're digging through here, making me that compost, that gold to grow my food come, springtime. You can save a lot of money by milling your own feed, you guys. You're going to have to start trusting yourself. The cost of feed is going to keep going up, and the main ingredient in most feeds is soybean. When you're doing a dry pellet with your chickens, you can get them the same amount of protein and fat and oils and amino acids by basically what Stephen did, grinding up your own whole kernels. And next year, we're going to, again, plant our own black oil sunflower seeds. We did it this year. They really liked it. I would just cut the whole head of the sunflower off and drop it in here, and they literally picked their own seeds.
And needless to say, they must like it, because they ain't backed up off the dinner table.
No, not once. And I'm going to tell you guys the truth. This group of hens is 3 and 2 years old, and we're still basically getting an egg a hen a day all year long, if not more. And the reason these ladies are laying like this is because we feed them very different than most people who have chickens. In the spring, we plant them a garden. I mean, these guys eat good. And like I said, they're basically on top of compost. When they start digging in this, the bugs and the worms just feed them. helps them stay healthy. And all these chickens in this area, and there's almost no smell at all. Almost no smell.
For more information about feeding your chickens without spending a lot of money, come to Starkey Farmstead. Like and subscribe.